Hello, I'm Vine, and today I have for you build that min-maxes habitats. And before we start, a disclaimer. This build is an opposite of optimized habitats, and it's made for Hydroponics Station, Fortress Station, Refinery Station, Unification Station and Trade Station. You can use this build for other stations, but since it was made to go full monkey with designated resources, it neglects pop assembly, strategic resource management and building space efficiency. So, be warned if you wanna min-max all habitats that you own. Also, just like my all habitats, this habitat build is good to use by void dwellers and non-void dwellers alike. Now, let's get straight to requirements, starting with traditions. We need Adaptability tradition tree for two things. Survival of the fittest that gives minus 25% orbital bombardment damage and plus 25% defense army damage for fortress stations, and Adaptive Ecology Tradition for +1 building slot. Second tradition tree is Mercantile for all trade bonuses and commercial enterprise that provide merchant jobs from districts and buildings for trade stations. And third is Unyielding that have Never Surrender tradition that gives minus 25% orbital bombardment damage received for fortress stations. Then we need one perk, Voidborn, for +2 habitat building slots because we really need building space with this one. Now, time for the building zones because there are only two. First is Production Zone, 5 buildings that produce designated resource. Second is Specialization Zone, with buildings that increase production zone efficiency or give amenities if we need them. That's all. No support buildings, just single resource production focus with all other aspects minimized. But we need also to look closer on every habitat designation as they differ slightly from each other. Trade Station, most min-maxed habitat of this build. As you can see, it completely ignores habitation districts for trade districts, so we can maximize merchant jobs on the habitat. It's 20 in this particular instance. Unfortunately, even if we defenestrate all clerks into oblivion, this design is still not overspaced enough for satisfactory pop growth. Although, with communal trade on our pops, we should be able to avoid pop growth penalties. Unless you wanna have clerks, then full pop growth penalty is unavoidable. Hydroponics Station, on the other hand, requires only habitation districts to be built. This makes it a habitat that will easily get full pop growth bonus regardless if your pops have communal trade or not. Fortress Station is a first habitat build that doesn't have to be fully upgraded. As you can see, we get our amenities here from one leisure district. That's all. Rest is self-explanatory. As for orbital bombardment damage, we get minus 110% orbital bombardment damage from all bonuses. Remember that the game caps this reduction on arbitrarily minimal value that will still damage your defense armies. Unification stations are a surprise to me. As you can see, with 40 pops, we have 20 housing overspace, and that provides us with full pop growth bonus. And that's only on 6 habitation districts if you are a spiritualist. If you are not spiritualist, we will have to go for 1 leisure district and 7 habitation districts for this. And finally, a refinery station. This one can be fully unupgraded and only have production buildings. Now, time for evaluation. In multiplayer, it's min-maxed. To be honest, this is just meta, nothing to add here. In single player, it's full monkey. You can scream at the screen when building those habitats and AI will start to feel an actual fear. I'm not joking. As for roleplay, it's awful. That's pure mechanics and nothing else. Anyway, what do you think about this build? Write your opinion in the comments and remember to check out Community tab to vote on next Stellaris build. See you later!